Hi everybody, it's Kassie from the tribe, and welcome to another moment of peace. Yes, in my mother's backyard. I told you, we can't go these days, we're not going too far, so we've got to find our place to exercise, and as well as find our quiet place. Anywho, I just wanted to reach out today and just again give you an opportunity to take a few much needed deep breaths, just to, for a moment, try to feel your heartbeat, to try to clear out whatever is swimming in your mind that's either bringing you worry or fear or anxiety or frustration. Just sit and just while I'm chit-chatting away, you just take those deep breaths and just feel it. Just try to think chest up, shoulders back, and just breathe it in and breathe it out. It is so important for your body to take these moments, take these pauses. And isn't it amazing for all of us around the world? We've been given this global pause, and I know in saying that it truly has affected everyone in a very different way. And no matter how you're experiencing this pause, you can always take a moment to surrender yourself to these deep breaths. And it's funny, years ago I was taking a class, and it was an exercise class, but they worked in a little meditation at the end. And this is when I was competing. I was a bodybuilder and physique athlete, and at that point it was just like, just give me the red meat and give me the protein shakes and the supplements, and let me go squat and just just be a beast. And that was fun. I totally enjoyed that. So at the end of this course, I was it really took me off guard when they were talking about meditation and breathing and how it would improve our exercise sessions. And of course they fit in there because all of us muscle heads at the time, we're just we were waiting for them to say, and it'll cause, it'll help you grow muscle, and we were all like, okay, we're in. But anyway, so they the instructor went through this amazing breathing exercise, and we all looked at each other shocked because we felt so good. And I'm sitting here today before I turned on my start button to start videotaping. I thought, oh gosh, the last thing women really want at this moment is another to-do. Here I'm sitting here, I'm going to go, well, hey, let's meditate. And you're just like, oh my God, do you know what the hell I'm doing in my house? I'm working with my children. I'm working, and I have my husband or not or whatever. We're just these domestic goddesses with with all these other things now layered on top of that. So in prepping for this, I really wanted to find a way where I could share this with you so it wouldn't feel like a to-do, another to-do to add to that list of, oh my gosh, all the things that we're just so amazingly doing. And in our minds sometimes, we tell ourselves that we're not. And by the way, before I go on with the whole breathing, please, I just want you, no matter where you are in your day at this point, or at night, or where we are in, whether we're still in COVID-19 when you happen to find this video, or we're well past it, I just want you to remember that no matter what you're doing and how you're showing up, if you're giving it, your best, just roll with that and be okay with it. And then at the end of the night when you go to sleep, you get to fist bump with your soul and go, yeah, we did a great job, instead of the beat down. Because trust me, ladies, we are these amazing spirits, amazing goddesses that We're the love that keeps this world together, and the first person that deserves your love is you. So anywho, let me get back to my breathing. I'm sorry, I just had to work that in. It just, well, I didn't have to work it in. It just kind of came up from my heart. So I just needed to share it with you. Anywho, so breathing. I was very busy at that particular time in my life when I took this course and went through the breathing, and they said, you know, you got to sit for 20 minutes, you got to do this, do it morning and night. And I just thought, really? You try it, because it's not happening in my world. Anyway, I recently found something that really worked for me. Again, for me at least, what I do is I come up with whatever question I need answered, and I'm like, oh, I really would like to know how to do this. And then no matter what, it could be a day or 2 or 10, somehow, some way, it shows up in front of my face, whether on the phone or in a book that I just happen to pick up. So here we go. Meditating. Meditating for me, I really see as an initiation to connect with your higher source. You're taking the initiative to say, okay, I'm going to do this. It's like picking up the phone. I'm dialing you up, and I'd like you to connect with me, but I'm taking that first step. And the most amazing experience happened for me when I read this article about meditating and how we really don't need another thing to do, especially, us gals. We don't need another thing to do. But how can we do this while we're doing something else? And so I tried it. I never suggest anything to my clients unless I try it myself. So I've already done this, and it's great. So we are all cooking. We are all doing laundry. We are all working with our kids, and we're now all of a sudden domestic goddesses here. No matter what's going on, we're working from home. So the suggestion was to find a number of things that you are doing. For example, if you're washing dishes, if you're taking a shower and you're washing your hair, if you're folding your laundry, if you're making your bed. The first thing to do before you start is just to initiate 3 deep breaths. And just take them in. And when you do that, you have this conscious conversation in here where you say, I'm available. I'm now available for an open connection with you. And that you could be, no matter what term you put on it, whether it's goddess, God, life force energy, source, universe, same station, just different name for the channel, I suppose we could say. And you just start off by having that conversation by saying, listen, I would really like to connect with you. And I'm just taking these deep breaths just to clear myself out. And then get really focused on what you're doing. Be in the moment. You're making the bed, feel the sheets. Feel them and just breathe while you're doing it. So you're not thinking about 50,000 things that you're going to do after you make the bed. You're washing your hair. Feel that water just run through your hair. Feel how your hair feels in between your fingers. You're washing dishes. Hear the water running. You're folding laundry. You're breathing. You're just getting into a flow of what you're doing. It is so relaxing to get out of your brain and to just put stop signs somewhere in there for all those different conversations that are looking to show up for you. I've done it, and I highly recommend it. However, it's going to work for you. But just this breathing and this conversation, just stating that you're open to connect with your higher source. It is just the most relaxing experience. Feel that. I'm sorry. Meanwhile, I just said, feel that breeze. There's no way you can feel the breeze. But see the trees behind me. I mean, I'm like getting blown over. I'm trying to hold my stand up here so it doesn't fall over. Anyway, but just remind yourself how amazing you are. Take some time in doing what you're doing and just incorporate that deep breathing and incorporate some of that time where you can just close the doors on everything else, and you can just connect with your source. You will be amazed how it allows you to feel. So anyway, if you're enjoying these talks, these chats with myself and my two other tribesters, Tamara Gallo and Jen Prudente, please feel free and subscribe below and hit the notification button, and you will get our notices. We will pop up whenever we do more videos, and we are just so blessed to have you along on our journeys. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, and just remember how amazing you are, and how powerful you are, and how strong you are, and how resilient you are, and how resourceful you are. Have a lovely day.